body like a plasma. All she want is two things in the back rubbing. I'm not gotta do that, and I can't lie. Love the way that you move that. You know I get that check and run through that. Got. And that's why I'm so anti. Can't trust these. No, can I? Oh, and I always keep. Don't stand by, no. You with a savage. Still remember days I ain't had. Everything designer, I don't match it. I've been in 10 cents for these shoes if you tax it. You ain't with a boss. Don't touch, don't ask how much these cost. Just know I got 10 so dark, can't see no eyes, both eyes. And that's why I'm so anti. Can't trust these. No, can I? Oh. And I always stand by.
I'm waiting for more people to come in. I'm gonna just start it though.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny Smith is here. Shaquille O'Neal. Big guy right there. Ow! We'll watch the visiting squad as they go up against Colorado Springs. Looking at Colorado Springs, 6 wins in their last 10 games. They'd like to play even better. Tonight, a chance to add to their win total.
I got Panthers winning. I don't think the Lions are good at all.
We'll be seeing Russell Westbrook, somebody who impacts every facet of the game. And
I know, no one came through, man.
You know what? Westbrook and the big O, Oscar Robertson, the only ones to ever do that in NBA history. That's amazing. And Russ continues to polish his game.
Pre-game always did though. Pre-game
off the charts. Insane athleticism truly sets him apart.
Give me your best motor.
What car?
Ferrari.
Truck.
What is this?
Mini Cooper.
I'm skipping this. So, how's everyone's day?
Welcome, basketball fans,
This
to a very
man's too loud.
special
Once
Veterans
again.
Day edition of the NBA
Is my mic good?
on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team taking on Colorado Springs.
Yeah, I got
as things get
Panthers.
ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Well, guys, it's hard to remember now, but Kevin Love didn't enter the league as a three-point shooter. Yet it's become a cornerstone of his game. The coaches have told him if you're a big man and you can
I would have
shoot
started
it out
earlier, but I was
there,
trying to do
you're a
something,
valuable
and it didn't end up
commodity.
working.
Kevin, he has listened,
It's a waste of
and he is
time.
indeed valuable.
Well, in this game today, it's all about court spacing, DA. Thanks for the report. And the front
So
court
there's that.
matchup, definitely, Clark, one to watch. It could be a battle of wills tonight in this one.
I agree with you there. They both got tremendous
Panthers
skill,
easily.
but it comes down to the mentality. And I'm interested to see who actually wins the battle of wills.
Yeah, Lions are
Asserts
losing.
himself the
Pretty
most
sure.
and most consistent.
Sometimes it is the battle more than just what you got talent-wise. It's what you're thinking upstairs, your focus, and how you approach it.
Yeah, the mentality, and sometimes being physical starts with your mentality.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up.
It's
and
gonna
ready
work,
to
Cousins.
go. Mitchell is
Cousins
out
gonna
there
do
with
everything.
ball. Then there's
There
Richardson.
he is.
Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Siakam in at the power forward position.
And, you know, DeMarcus Cousins is used to playing through contact. I mean,
Lions
he's
upset?
excellent at
Not
overwhelming the
happening.
defense with his strength.
Stolen by Mitchell. Down low. Deflects the pass. And the ball
Would have been a
goes
good
out of
pass,
bounds.
but he was in the
Nice
lane.
touch by Love.
Yeah.
Colorado Springs on D. Inside. Kicks it out to Mitchell.
Only person I'm expecting to do work on the Panthers is
Siakam.
really DeMarcus
Just
Cousins.
5 to shoot.
Oh, stolen.
Stolen by Middleton. Here's the teardrop.
Nice little
And he lays
floater.
it up and
Okay,
in.
okay.
That was really a platinum level effort from Middleton. I mean, crafty in how he carved out room for himself on the interior.
Yeah, y'all got the right
Here's
homework.
Cousins. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Cousins inside. Embiid's there.
Cousin with the dribble moves? Oh, that's a good matchup down low,
Cousins kicks to
though.
Siakam. Richardson, that's a
Tough
two-pointer.
shot.
No good on that one. Great tee that time from Middleton. A shot by Thompson,
Clay.
and no one's around. There's three-pointers
Mitchell
off
with the
mark.
rebound.
Outside, Wall. Good
Good
for the
moves.
basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I forgot Green Bay had got
a pretty
Wall.
well-developed game for a point guard. He can navigate his way through the big bodies with very few problems.
Now here's Westbrook. He's coming off a 13-point game against Brooklyn.
Good thing Westbrook got traded. Wait, never mind. Westbrook's already been on here.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Poked away.
Oh, another steal.
And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. That one goes.
Tough leg by Westbrook.
Westbrook's got his first basket.
Yeah, getting theirs before the defense can set up.
Perfect execution.
I'm
That's
saying,
how you
Russ,
take
what are you
advantage
doing?
of a transition opportunity.
Mitchell outside. 11 feet away. It's good. He makes
Nice
his
shot
first
by
shot of the
Mitchell.
game.
Beautiful pick by the big man, Cousins.
And Thompson kicks to Love. Nice ball movement by Colorado Springs.
Beautiful ball movement.
Embiid with it. Guarded now by DeMarcus Cousins. And the officials have called the
We
illegal
can
score
screw
right
up.
there.
Come on, man.
Now let's take a peek at the league leaders in scoring. DeMarcus Cousins, number 1.
And all you have to do is point to his name at the top of that list.
Fake
Does that
stats.
tell the story well enough or what? What a season.
On the wing, Mitchell.
He needs
To
to shoot it.
Cousins. Back to Mitchell.
Yeah, I'm gonna have weak games. Hopefully, I got real basketball
Over
games
to
to
the
do
left
this.
wing.
So I don't know.
Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Uh-oh, spin move. Floater.
Cousins trying to free himself up. And it's Mitchell missing.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Textbook defense all around. Nice job at contesting the shot without fouling, and that's how you do it. Well done. And, you know, when you watch Embiid, he just oozes with limitless potential. You think about his size and his shooting touch. He can do just about anything he
Oh my
wants to.
God.
Tremendous
Wall just
athleticism.
straight
If
up
he can
pistol.
stay healthy, I think he can be a dominant player in this league for years to come.
And some changes here for Colorado Springs. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Embiid. Ben
been
Simmons
talking too
comes
much.
in for Kevin Love. And it's Williams in for Klay Thompson.
It's a spin wall. If someone gets a flagrant, I
Westbrook
might as well
kicks to
suspend them.
Simmons. Irving against Westbrook. Over Irving. And the rejection by Cousins.
Yeah, and you got to be careful with Cousins around. His shot blocking can be a factor.
Jordan. And slammed up by Jordan.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And cashing it hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Guys, that's the only way he knows how to do it. Soft, I don't even think is in his vocabulary.
Here's Irving following the score by Colorado Springs. Over Westbrook.
Tough.
Off the left rim and out. And Embiid already voted in as an all-star starter for the East. In his second full season, he has hit the ground running.
Oh, no, that
and
was.
you talk about him creeping towards 25 and 11 averages at his age.
Oh, Westbrook.
That's just otherworldly. I mean, when he hits his prime,
He
again,
shoots that.
contingent upon his health, this guy's going to be an absolute load.
Boogie running point.
Now here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
That's just an incredible find coming from the big man.
Who wasted a lot of clock?
Cousins smarts on the court. He picks out a pass there that not many guys would have seen.
Williams against Mitchell.
Uh-oh, post move.
Here's Simmons, and he uses the
Yeah, the game
glass.
speed at 75.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
High post Cousins. On the wing, Mitchell.
Why is the game so close?
There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
Uh-oh.
He kicks it to Irving. This one for three. Buries the long-range jumper.
I love the three-point shooting of Irving. Excellent at dialing it in from deep, and you've got to respect his range.
And here is Williams. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
He's just sitting there.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Colorado Springs shooting their first free throws of this
The
one.
game should not be this close.
And he makes the first.
And Russell Westbrook is as explosive a guard as we've seen in the history of
I
the
don't like
game.
defense. Defense
An
makes the game
incredibly
boring.
gifted scorer who can also punch it on you.
And Russell Westbrook drops them both.
Uh-oh. Oh.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The away team, they lead by 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. Growing up the youngest of 5 with 4 older sisters, John Wall said it taught him a lot. And Wall had his challenges.
I didn't even
certainly growing
see it.
up. We all know those stories, losing his father at a young age, but his mother, his aunts, Greg, his sisters, they protected him.
Helped him to get where he is now. We see it so often. A young man making it to the NBA is really a victory for the entire family.
And
This game
some
is
good
super
action in the
low
books as
scoring
we get
right now.
back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
For me, that
Cook up
defense
by
in the first
Kyrie.
period, just
Oh, step back.
tremendous shot block.
Yeah, it's been impressive for me too, Greg. I mean, they've snuffed out a lot of shots, and I think they've had an intimidating effect on the opponent.
They've got Ingram. Dragic is out there with Kyrie Irving.
Dragic guarding
It's
seniors.
Ibaka, and it's Vucevic in at center.
I don't think the Woods doing all that good.
Williams kicks to Mirotic.
Looks
Pocket
scared.
6.
Oh,
Shoots over
man.
Dragic. Mirotic
Oh.
gets the bucket. Mirotic has got
Okay.
the lead up to 1 now for Colorado Springs.
I didn't expect that to
Just
go
over
in.
1 minute has passed here in the second quarter.
And last season, a bit of a breakout for Mirotic. Saw a huge jump in his production and shot a career best.
Okay, Kyrie, go to work.
Across the board, he was a completely changed
Kyrie
player,
almost has half the team
despite
points right
what
now.
was a turbulent season.
Here's Simmons following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Pass to Jordan. Kicks it to Mirotic.
That was the roster they sent me.
Now here's Gordon.
Ooh,
One up,
beautiful
one down. 2
move.
points with his first shot this game.
And Gordon's jumping ability combined with his reach make him a difficult matchup for any defense, especially when he's operating in the post.
And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by Irving.
Man,
Well,
this thing is
y'all been
just
asking
going
for a close
back
game all week.
and
Here it is.
forth tonight.
Yeah, it's been a seesaw battle. Right now, I mean, as soon as one team grabs the lead, the other grabs it right back.
Now here's Williams.
They just
He
keep
is still
trading
scoreless
baskets,
so far
man.
in this one. Here's Simmons. That's good, and he's now
Good
3
work.
for 4 from the field.
Hey, really, you don't have many more options when Simmons is that close to the cup. I mean, This guy's just too smart.
Irving kicks to Ibaka. Ingram against Gordon. In the corner, Irving.
Kyrie for 3. Oh, that's off.
Offline with his 3.
He hit 1-3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for
strip.
him in the second.
Come on, facilitate some offense, babe. Oh, cook up, Kyrie. Don't fake.
Out to Ingram.
Come on. Somebody do something. There you go, Ingram. Slashing the lane.
Rebounded by Colorado Springs.
He missed
Coming
it.
off that loss against the Nets.
You know, a poor shooting night. I just got the sense they didn't work hard enough to get good looks.
Well, the effort plainly was not there. I mean, they often
Miritich.
settle for tougher, lower percentage shots. And that makes it hard to win.
Now Irving. Following the 3-point attempt by Nikola Miritich.
Pornhub, drive it again.
Gordon against Ingram.
Or play it again.
In the corner, Irving with it.
What is up with all the contested shots?
And Simmons has got the ball here for Colorado Springs. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
Ben Simmons with a beautiful post move.
Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now. And we see a lot of rookies
Ben
getting their
Simmons with
first
a quick
taste
8
of
points.
NBA action. What was the hardest part for you transitioning from the Big Ten to the NBA?
I think the speed of the game, the number of possessions, again with the 24-second clock, going back to the 80s, there was no shot clock in college. So you could drag it out and play walk it up basketball. In the NBA, you got to turn that thing over every 24 seconds. And that
still by Embiid.
Number of
Oh, they running the break.
to adjust to.
Middleton for
and
3.
Everybody's strength and talent. That too was eye-opening and exciting too because
Cousins running the point
dream
guard.
to be out there with those guys.
And smarter players too on that pro level.
Yeah, they know their stuff. I like to say
Mitchell.
when you get to the NBA, you're a PhD in hoops.
Now here's Westbrook following the miss by
Play for mid-range.
Took him no time at all on that one. And it's a 5-point Colorado Springs lead. Gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Ball passes to Mitchell. To the inside.
Crowd getting into it.
None of the miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
Lions having a shooting struggle right now. Not Lions, the Panthers having a shooting struggle.
Surveying the floor. Passes it to Westbrook. Love kicks to Westbrook. He couldn't stay in bounds.
Gee, that's the second time Westbrook just ran out of bounds, man.
Gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Ball, that's a 2-pointer. Another shot. And they call
and one by
Cousins.
Cousins.
At the line for one more coming up.
He is just a monster on the boards. And with those soft hands Cousins has, he's going to turn those offensive rebounds into putbacks almost every time.
Yeah. .32 seconds left.
32 seconds left to play in the first half. And Thompson kicks to Embiid.
Go to work, Embiid. Westbrook.
Wide open.
Deep two.
Off target with the open look.
And this is where you
16 seconds. Cousins with another post move.
Intelligent play here, Greg. No doubt. No reason to chuck up some garbage shot.
These boys trying to tie it up before.
Naturally to him. He's a versatile player at the offensive end.
Westbrook is cold.
Can't hit from 12. So a tie game here as we finish.
Tied up going into the half.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Coach, it's early in the season, so what can you say about how things are going chemistry-wise so far?
I love our guys. We have a great group of young men that are competing hard, and it feels good because I know our guys are totally engaged and focused and give us what they have.
Dwayne, thanks a lot. Back to you.
I don't really agree with that. That one Lions practice when Embiid and Cousins.
Colorado Springs. Kenny, some perspective, please.
Well, there was a big spark from the bench in the first half. Sometimes you're hoping for your reserves to come in and just hold court, but they didn't do that. They actually got better.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the visiting
team. What do you mean
I
cursed the stream?
They did some good things, but the defense could have been much better. They allowed too many open looks, allowed the other team to make over half the shots. Some of that is not getting enough pressure on the ball, not really contesting at the rim. They look good, but not good enough.
Both shooting 50%. Things are almost identical, except for rebounds.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you, everybody, with Kevin Harlan.
What is this? What is that? It's tied up at half, bro. Who y'all got? Y'all got Lions or Panthers? I still got Panthers. Lions been balling out, though. My boy Bike Man.
Ben Simmons really making a difference here.
Yeah, I mean, he really gave them a boost in that first half.
I love Bike
Shot
Man.
way above his average.
Exactly, Greg. And, you know, when he's scoring like this, they're tough to stop.
Back to it. Y'all already know.
Colorado Springs shooting well, 50% from the floor. We've got Russell Westbrook, Kevin Love out there, Chris Middleton, Lennox Thompson, and it's Embiid in at the 5, roaming the paint. They're the group for Dwayne Casey starting the second half.
Like I said, a lot of garbage.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, I'm sure he's frustrated, Greg, because nothing is falling right now.
I think Panthers have better offense, but shots haven't been falling.
That's the attitude. Stay with it.
Just feed Cousins, man. Oh, never mind. Good block by Embiid.
The reach of Embiid is a real asset on defense. Covers a lot of territory and knows how to snuff out shooters.
Thompson outside. 5 to shoot.
What is this? Fader.
Cousins pulls it in.
Another rebound for Cousins.
1 of 3 from the field here. And there's so much speculation early
Still,
in Embiid's career if he would even
Embiid's running the floor.
Clear, Clark, that he was worth the wait.
Well, it was all injury related in terms of the questions because he sat out his first 2 years in the league with some type of injury.
Clay trying to do too much.
Really, the only reason that people question him, the talent, the size, and you love his personality as well. But this guy has tremendous skill.
Another steal. There's been a lot of turnovers, but the game hasn't been.
And you saw him
game hasn't really cracked open. It's tied. Crowd's booing the rest. Don't like that call.
Clark, when you played, you were dominant inside. Are you surprised at how perimeter-oriented the game now has evolved into?
No, not really, Kevin, because of the three-point line and what it means. The game was created as a game of putting the ball in the basket. Initially, it was by getting the ball as close as you could to the basket with big guys who drives, and now with the three-point line.
Middleton open mid-range, knocks it down.
One of the great elements of the game for me, and I love the way folks are playing it now.
Defensive rules have sure made a big difference in this game, haven't they?
Yeah, great point.
Here's Mitchell, following the basket by Chris Middleton. Mitchell passes to Cousins. Here's Richardson. That one off the back iron and out.
Embiid out rebounds Cousins.
And it's Westbrook with the ball.
Another 3. Ooh, Middleton trying to crack the game open.
In the second half, they've only given up 1 basket coming from
back-to-back shots.
Ball against Westbrook. Here's Mitchell, and he hits
Mitchell
the jump
dances
shot.
back.
Mitchell's got 5 now. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now.
I wonder if this game gonna come down to a game winner.
Outside Westbrook, over wall, and another.
Finally, Westbrook hits a shot after missing so much. Man, shooting 2 for 7. Oh my lord.
Sticking it to the defense from that spot on the floor.
To the paint, and
still by Embiid. Westbrook's running the floor.
Pushing it up now. Westbrook's got the ball.
Well, you want to talk about the smoothest.
This is a good game. A lot of defense. I'd say that.
Forget about Chris Middleton. I mean, he's not a blow-you-away athlete, but he has.
They really did make Westbrook realistic.
Sweet stroke, and he can get his shot off anytime.
And some changes here for Colorado Springs. Aaron Gordon comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Ben Simmons in for Russell Westbrook. He hits both from the strike.
Lions lead by 6.
And you look at Chris Middleton, Clark. What doesn't he do well?
You know, there's not much. He does a little bit of everything well. He's a smart, versatile defender. He can command the double team with his scoring and punish the double team with his passing as well. He can hurt you a lot of different ways, Kevin.
So Mike Budenholzer decides to take a timeout here.
I wonder if Panthers are going to be a good fourth quarter team. Because the Bronx easily the best fourth quarter team.
Recalibration time with the timeout call there.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Colorado Springs. Williams
still by Simmons. Panthers really throwing the game away with turnovers right now.
Here's Simmons.
Did Simmons just shoot?
Rebound. It's stolen by Dragic. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That is his first foul of the game. The visitors with the ball. They trail by 6.
Someone needs to step up big this quarter while Cousins not on the floor.
Outside Dragic. Just 5 on the clock.
Mid-range by Dragic.
Money from
knocks it down.
Dragic has got his first points of the night. Colorado Springs leading by 4. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now.
I think this is the first time Aaron Gordon has got on the court for 3. A little long.
No good. On 2 of 4 here.
Ingles running the floor.
There's the pass to Dragic. Here's Siakam, guarded by Simmons. In the corner, it's Ingram. 6 to shoot.
What?
On the wing, and the bank shot
off
is
the
good.
glass.
And now just a 2-point Colorado Springs lead.
The nice shooting ability of Ingram makes that mid-range a quality shot.
And finishing it off.
And when Gordon is launched and in the air like that, he's a mesmerizing guy to keep
nice
an eye
little
on and just get out of the way.
And that unleashed chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Cover had it, giving us a chance to relive that experience.
Oh yeah, Kyrie trying to bring him back. Kyrie said, hop in the backpack. Give me the ball.
50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8.
Oh, that's a mismatch right there. Post him up. There it is. Fade. In and out.
From Simmons.
That's what they want. A good look from the mid-range game. Hey, but unfortunately, they came up empty.
Pass to Irving.
Yeah, ISO up. Cook up, Irving. Cook up. Kill him. To the rack.
With a tie.
Shot.
Good on the
Ooh.
shot.
Kyrie Irving ties up the game.
Boy, I tell you, I don't know if there's anybody better than Kyrie Irving close to the basket. He has a great feel for how to score inside.
Give it back. Simmons another fade. Hits this one.
An assist from Williams. 10 points for Ben Simmons.
Timely passing leads to assists.
Kyrie's hot.
The recipe.
Kyrie's feeling it. Give it to
Everybody
him.
on the same page.
Give it to the man that's hot. There you go.
Tremendous communication and awareness.
Don't pass it out.
Now here's Ingram. Ibaka, the pass to Ingram. Shot clock at 5. A 15-footer.
Off the glass again.
A bank shot that time. Ingram's got 6 points.
So easy to see.
We about to go tied up going into the fourth.
In the pick and roll. I mean, the size, long arms, shooting, ball handling. The defense.
Dribbling out the clock. Williams about to make a move. Dragic guarding.
Williams with the ball.
In and out. Step back. Pulls up.
3-point range.
Ooh.
It's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return.
Ingram's loving that little bank shot right there.
And from the most recent huddle, let's listen in on head coach Dwayne Casey.
All we got to do is move the basketball. The ball will find the right person, right? Get it from side to side. Don't fall.
I think you can tell he wants his guys to work harder specifically in how they pass the ball.
I mean, it's just basic basketball. When you swing the ball around the floor, it's going to open up.
Cousins back on the floor.
And it's been a very competitive
Wall's
game
out there
so
also.
far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4.
Kyrie and Wall on the side.
We've got DeMarcus Cousins. Irving is out there with Wall. Then there's Richardson. And it's Siakam in at the 4 slot.
Clay with the post up. Fader knocks it down.
And he has
Panthers going to have to step up defense this quarter.
Raising the intensity when it matters most.
Yeah, he's really calm in these situations. Simply takes his time.
Cousins with a mid-range. In and out.
And he is playing
quality shots.
Now, here's Thompson.
Uh-oh, steal.
By DeMarcus Cousins. Thompson against Wall. He kicks it to Richardson.
Give it to Boogie. Oh, ankle breaker?
And Siakam has it in the corner. Wall against Thompson. Wall's shot is off. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Colorado Springs.
Wall with another steal. Uh-oh, Kyrie has it. Jelly.
Yeah, you know, John Wall is so masterful as a floor general. He's a
thought Kyrie was about to
maestro
dunk
out
it.
there. Terrific at finding the open
I really
guy
thought he was about to
on
dunk
time
it.
and on target.
Now here's Love. Ball's knocked loose.
Wall gets another steal. Oh my gosh, Depoy.
Westbrook against Irving. Pass to Siakam. Kicks
Wall
it to
defensive
Wall.
player of the year.
To take the lead.
And one.
Basket is good. So a
That's the
chance
go-ahead
here for a
button.
three-point play.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
You're right on target there, Greg. Of the last 10 points they've allowed, 8 have come from in close.
I wouldn't say this the best game. It's just been the closest. Best game is probably the Hornets. Not gonna lie.
At the same time, all of them in the conversation for most
No, I'm
athletic big point guard in league history. Of the three, I think John
That
Wall,
Giannis game was
most
pretty good
prolific
yesterday.
Playmaker, always looking to create for his teammates.
And John Wall is such a multifaceted game, it almost feels wrong to call him a pure point guard. But that's what he is, isn't he? Just loves to set up his teammates.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. And he can score at a high level, but it helps him as a playmaker.
Westbrook with an ISO ball. Ooh, off the glass.
Because he commands so much attention.
Gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Siakam. To the inside. Cousins.
Finds Cousins inside.
He'll get a
And
chance for
one.
one more at the line.
Pretty much all of their buckets
And B can't hold
coming
him.
from inside the paint now.
And B can't hold him. Westbrook's getting mad at Embiid. I told you the chemistry wasn't good.
And that one falls for DeMarcus Cousins.
And everyone knows when Cousins controls his emotions, he's one of the very best centers in the game.
Embiid with it. He's
He's
picked
about to
up
be a
by
center,
Cousins.
so
And here's
Westbrook for 3.
Good D
So
by Mitchell.
that's not even a good shot. That's
there,
horrible.
especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding.
Wall with a
Defense is
3.
right there. You got to move
Yeah,
the ball,
Lions
make
practice
the
gonna be
extra
tough
pass.
tomorrow.
That's a case of a poor shot selection.
And here's Westbrook following the three-pointer by John Wall. Nice ball movement by Colorado Springs. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Boy, the sheer size of Embiid often puts the defense in tough spots. He's a beast.
Like I said, Panthers were gonna win. They're starting to pull away.
First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time.
Still a 5-point game. Got 3 minutes to
For
go.
him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Cousins about to post
Now
up.
here's Cousins.
Oh, he's triple team. Oh my gosh.
Here's
Siakam. Oh, you gotta hit them.
Grabs the
You
board.
gotta hit
And
them.
that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
That's what I call an everything but. Good execution, just didn't knock it down. But you're right, they're happy with that shot.
Westbrook against
Ooh,
Wall.
Westbrook.
Here's Thompson. 4 on the clock. And that comes off.
Nice little layup.
Russell Westbrook.
I love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Now here's Wall. Over Westbrook.
Mid-range.
18 feet away and he knocks it down. Wall's
John
got
Wall's
8 here in
high.
the quarter. Timeout
John Wall's hot.
Colorado Springs decides to talk it over.
Yeah, you can sense he wasn't happy with how things are going here. Probably looking to change it up a bit.
Nothing wrong with that. You got to be flexible. When something isn't working,
Yeah, I think Westbrook need to get out of the game.
You modify. You go to something else. That's what the best coaches do.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, John Wall.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
Gets fouled at the right.
Our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, Dwayne Casey just going over the game plan with his team.
I told you, Westbrook not good for chemistry, man.
It's time for you to fight to get this lead. Let's bring
Sam's going to tweet out something that happened in the locker room later, I guarantee you.
To get it done. Back to you.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Yeah, 2K13 Russell broken.
And he ends up making the second, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Listen, they're still right in
4-point game.
Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession.
You can't let that happen when the game is close, man. Y'all gotta play
He can time his
defense.
passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Team chemistry's off. Russ still causing chemistry issues. Wall with another steal.
Here we go. Fast break. Cousins has got it.
Oh, Wall just airballed it. Tough layup.
Chances, almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Westbrook. The pass to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Embiid.
Embiid with a nice little layup. The Lions need a win. If the Lions want to win, they gotta lock up right now.
And willingness to step up in the big moment.
I'm calling it. Oh, Cousins with a new range. Calling it. Wall's gonna hit a dagger shot and end the game.
Time and again, Cousins, an incredible talent.
Pass to Westbrook.
Westbrook with the fade. Oh, that's off. Embiid tips it in.
And you know Embiid wants the ball in these situations. He wants that shot.
Wall with the ball, walking it up, wasting the clock.
And Wall kicks to Siakam. He's looking for Cousins and finds him. And yes, it's good.
Nice job creating.
They gotta get a quick bucket here. They have to. They gotta run.
Game could be on the line right here.
It's now.
There's no time to set up off and get the score now.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game.
Clay with the shot.
The shot by Thompson, no good. And now we've got the intentional foul.
This game's over. So now they send Ben Simmons in.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point
One how they still Wall has,
to appreciate the brilliance of Wall. I mean, a super fast, quick player, a guy who runs the offense exceedingly well.
And so he drops them both.
Yeah, that's the game.
Timeout called here. Colorado Springs decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 8. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, this has been rough all the way around. I mean, coming in with high hopes and then just now trying to finish the best they can.
Well, Greg, this one's clearly over. This is done. But hopefully they can find some momentum to carry into the next game.
Williams finds Mirotic. Lets it go from deep. Kicks it out to Gordon. Lets it go with the 3. It falls. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Easy to see why Gordon has the ball in these moments. He's phenomenal at coming up big.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
And Ingram, the former Blue Devil, an extraordinary player who only promises to get better and better.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point
I know they
game.
really thinking the 3 made that big of a difference.
With some very solid free throws.
Embiid, the pass to Simmons.
Middleton.
Middleton.
In and out.
No good that time. And so the road team gets the W in this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right,
who they gonna interview?
Thanks very much, Kyrie. Nice win tonight. What was your thought process coming into the game?
You know, I was just going out there trying to compete on every play, trying to play as much defense as possible. You know, just sticking to our game plan. We had a game plan going in and we executed.
Got it done at both ends of the floor, Kyrie. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
So how y'all feel about that game? I mean, it was alright. It was pretty good. Fourth quarter. Panthers pulled away, like I said. That's all happening. I knew it was going to happen. Lions is, I don't even know what happened. They gave up. And they had people that didn't score. Yeah, the Suns game was a scrimmage. Suns game don't count. But Panthers pulled away with the W. Week 1's completely over. Y'all can make trades after we do the stats. Just making sure everyone got everything. Y'all, about to end the stream. Talk to y'all in the chat. Yeah.